quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now, here's Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Now Thompson, 6 points for him. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Thompson's got 9.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Green, following the basket by Kevin Love. Out to Thompson. Pass to Spates. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Cavaliers ball.
And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Then for the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. And it's Amon Shumpert in for James. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Mozgov hits them both. Warriors leading by 12. Feeds it to Rush. Back to Barbosa. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The pass to Livingston. He dishes it to Barbosa. He kicks to Rush. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mozgov wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Livingston is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Rush. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Barnes in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. The 10-footer hits the front of the rim and out. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark fourth back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was at Barnes.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Shumpert. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Count that one. Irving's got 7 points.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry subbed in for Shaun Livingston. And then for Cleveland, Love comes in for Mozgov. And it's LeBron in for Matthew Dellavedova. Warriors leading by 3.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Both free throws good from Love. As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
Here's Irving. Got a piece of it. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Love. Love's got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
That's good.
Kyrie Irving.
And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. And Ian Clark subbed in for Barnes.
Andrew Bogut.
Outside jumper. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. Misses off the left iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Warriors trail by 3. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Thompson.
Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
The drive by James, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
It's Curry outside, and Shumpert pulls it down.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Nice D from Bogut. Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson against LeBron. Puts it up from 17. And it's the Warriors on the break. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Green. 13 points for Klay Thompson. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Dishes it to Dellavedova. There's the feed to
Trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Frye kicks to James. From downtown, Another miss by James.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And a wide open look for Iguodala. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dellavedova, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Dellavedova's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
It's tipped. Iguodala with the steal.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
There's the bucket. Good. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. James, that's a two-pointer. Good D by Thompson.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at... And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Irving at the point. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the league.
Agreed. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Barnes with it. He's picked up by James.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Irving can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And
fun.
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Got it from 16 feet. Thompson's got 19 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
James in the post. Working on Thompson. Irving drives in. That's good. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now. Nobody near Barnes.
Changes up. and it's laid in by Bogut.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. In the corner, it's James. Smith outside. LeBron against Thompson. It's stolen by Green. Curry's got space. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense at a really high percentage.
And with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Jones subbed in for Irving. Here's Spade. To the wing on the left. Here's Livingston.
I'm sure Coach would like to see them take more higher percentage shots. They have the lead, but they've not been able. Able to knock down the threes as well as they did in that first half.
Fry, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity. The shot will not go, so Golden State will take it the other way. Here is Livingston, guarded by Fry. Iguodala dishes to Spates. Golden State moving it around. For 3, Barbosa. It's hauled in by Fry. The Cavaliers trail by 5.
Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Shumpert. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
That's good. Livingston's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Well, talking about Channing Frye last year, the three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing him back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Fry was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. At the elbow, it's James. And the rejection by Ezeli. From deep. From deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got
shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle, and it's Rush in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Dellavedova, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving from outside the arc. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. That's a 2 from Smith. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
That was a fabulous job in using his body there. He leaned away from his defender and then knocked it down.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from
Little
beyond
Brandon.
the arc.
And when you allow shooters in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept them in it. He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
And the Cavaliers call time here. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort level, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. From deep three-point range, and it's Curry again from deep. Curry's got 40 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
The shot's good from Smith.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
Thompson for the triple. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. James checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers. LeBron James.
Here's Smith. He feeds it to Dellavedova. Three-pointer. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Curry can't get it to go.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch? They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 52 points.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His 2nd 3 of the game.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Thompson, and again it's Cleveland.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
For 3, it's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's deflected and going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. That's a 2 from Smith. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Assisted by
Smith's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Cavs. It's Curry outside. Shot's good. Curry's got 58.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Smith the pass to LeBron. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Curry. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
James wide open. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos.
Oh!
How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Cleveland.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one, Clark.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done.